Hey everybody, Chris Bond21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. On the last episode, Terra encountered the Enchanted Dominion, which was based on Sleeping Beauty. I didn't even get a chance to talk about the movie because the level was so short, because they're going to be a little shorter, so I got to go fast with them. So I probably should start it off at the beginning of each world. So anyway, we entered the Enchanted Dominion. He came across Maleficent and tried to ask her if she'd seen Master Xehanort. Maleficent was kind of coy with Terra, not really telling him whether she had or hadn't, but kind of dropping hints that she clearly had. Anyway, she sort of tricked Terra into stealing Princess Aurora's heart. So, I mean sort of, because technically she just awoken up the darkness that's already lingering inside him, so it's kind of like a tomato kind of a thing. But yeah, needless to say, Terra wasn't very happy with that, and Aurora lost her light, and Maleficent is now convinced that she needs to find the other 6 lights, or the 6 hearts of pure light, which obviously will set her on her path in motion for Kingdom Hearts 1, which is still a ways away. It's 10 years from when this game takes place, so yeah, plots in the Disney worlds here are going to be a little bit on the short side because, again, kind of not so much. We're only getting a little piece of the story, and then the other 2 characters will fill in the gap. So we're going to enter the Castle of Dreams today, so without any further ado, let us get started.
Is something wrong?
It's just that my friends made me the most beautiful dress, but my stepmother and stepsisters ruined it, and I was so looking forward to the ball.
Darkness always finds a way into a wounded heart. You have to be strong. Strength of heart will carry you through the hardest of trials.
But
Unversed!
Alright, we got a little bit of a fight here. Hope my microphone was on. Sometimes the button gets a little stuck. So yeah, we got to fight off some Unversed here by the fountain. So yeah, if it wasn't very clear, this is based on Cinderella. Cinderella, very old Disney movie. It's like one of the first, like way back in the day. It's like one of the original movies, along with like Sleeping Beauty and even Snow White, like some of the first ones they did. I've seen the original one. It's okay. It's definitely got some interesting animation, and it's all right. I did quite enjoy the live action one from a few years ago with Lily James. I thought that was really good, actually. A lot of people were crapping on that one, but I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was like the really first good live action thing they did before they started doing all the other live action movies like The Jungle Book and Beauty and the Beast. So yeah, it's okay. Not one of my favorites or anything like that, but I do like like I said, the live action one I thought was really, really good, and I recommend watching that one over the original, just because it kind of plays around with the dynamic of the whole. A lot of, like, nowadays, a lot of the times the Disney movies like play the meta game where they're like, oh, you know, it's so stupid that a princess would magically fall in love with the prince after like 2 lines of dialogue and not even knowing his name. And so like the live action one played into that quite nicely, I thought, where it was like they were playing sort of, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ugh. Thankfully, we have retry, which can immediately put me right back into the fight. So much for making this episode a little bit shorter. That's already one death. You know, oh, god dang it. It's gonna be so difficult until I get the damn cure spell, which I don't know when that is, because I haven't played this game nearly enough, and I don't remember when you get it. And because of the randomness of like the melding and everything, I have no idea whether or not I've melded a command or whether I actually get the command, and I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, the live action movie was playing around. This is good. I guess to talk to you people more. So that's actually probably a positive there, especially since the Days playthrough I just sort of sat back and watched with you guys. So yeah, they played around with this thing where like they were making fun of the whole meeting the princess and meeting the prince in like 2 scenes. So I think there was like I think the prince guy tells his father, he's like, oh, I met this girl in the forest, and the father's like, wait, you met the girl in the forest and you're in love with her already? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then she's like, oh no, but you would rather me meet somebody at this ball and marry them. And it's like, a lot of them do that now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I promise, ladies and gentlemen, I'm good at this game. I got through Kingdom Hearts 2 relatively unscathed. We didn't have much of a problem there. It's just critical mode. It's a challenge, and I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. And I get through these guys pretty easy. I definitely should just put Aqua on totally. I think I definitely need Aqua because I'm so used to having the cure spell in my back pocket, like ready to go. I was like, okay, deterrent, like, oh, I'm low on health. I'm low on health. I should probably do something. I'm so used to it. Yeah, dang. And I think I leveled up. Did I level up before? I feel like I did. Those friggin' little bunny rabbit things, whatever they are, these little things in the ground, they're so friggin' annoying. He like rolled up to me and just killed me. Like, what the heck? Yeah, I got strength. There we go. Strength increased and defense increased, and I got critical. Okay, this should be a little bit easier. I'm gonna just focus on these guys real fast. Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard. I don't know why I'm focusing on the magic thing because Terra is not really a magic user. This should take him out. Okay, that was better. Nice. Okay, 2 deaths in this video. Can we not die again?
I can't believe. Not anymore.
Strength of heart is important, but that's not all you need.
Huh?
There's nothing left to believe in. Nothing.
Nothing, my dear. Oh, now, you don't really mean that.
Oh, but I do. It's just no use.
Nonsense. If you'd lost all your faith, I couldn't be here, and here I am. Oh, come now, dry those tears. You can't go to the ball looking like that.
The ball? Oh, but I'm not.
Of course you are, but we'll have to hurry. Now, what were those magic words? Oh, yes. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo!
Oh, it's a beautiful dress.
Huh?
Why, it's a dream come true.
Yes, but like all dreams, I'm afraid this can't last forever. You'll have only till midnight, and then on the stroke of 12, the spell will be broken, and everything will be as it was before.
Yes, I understand.
Her heart was full of light. Why didn't I see it? What did you do? I can hardly tell she's the same person.
Who are you?
Terra.
Terra, in your heart, do you believe that dreams can come true?
I do. But I also believe you have to make an effort to make them come true.
Yes, of course. But sometimes just believing in dreams is easier said than done. Cinderella believes her dreams can come true. I wanted her to see that she is right.
So that's what made her shine. Faith in her heart that anything is possible. Where did she go?
To the royal ball at the palace. Go, and when you see her dancing, you'll know that she believes, and that will help you to believe too.
So as we get going there, I want to also mention, because Cinderella is one of like I don't know if I can go all the way back this way, because I want to see if this is locked out to us. So, no, I can't go back here. So I think this is the house. Yeah, Terra, spoilers, will never actually go into Cinderella's house. that is saved for another character. Well, no, the two characters actually. The other two characters actually go into the house, but in ways that you might not expect. But real quick, what I wanted to mention was, so since I said Cinderella is such an old Disney movie, sadly, all the original voice actors are no longer with us, so they can't use the original cast. I didn't mention this back in the first Kingdom Hearts video, but believe it or not, Alice and Wendy were voiced by the original actors. I may have mentioned that when we were in Recom, I can't really remember, but that was the same actors, and she's like one of the oldest people to come back and voice herself again, so that was actually pretty cool. I like that a lot. But obviously Cinderella, they're not with us anymore, so there's not much they can really do. So if you maybe noticed that Jennifer Hale is voicing Cinderella, you probably know Jennifer Hale from like a ton of video games. She's voiced like 100 different characters. She's been in like everything. And the fairy godmother was voiced by I think it's Russi Taylor, who also voices Minnie. And you probably heard that because the voice was so distinct. So we got Thunderstorm. That's a new shot lock command that we can put on. So you need to find some of the shot locks. Some of them are given to you as rewards for beating bosses, and other ones are just sort of left around in chests. And hopefully this re-triggered the unversed in this area. Nope, because the gaming gods do not want me to level up anymore. So yeah, let's head over to the palace. Also, you might notice that we no longer get the giant pictures that pop up when we enter the rooms, like we did in the last game, where the signs showed you where we were going. I think I don't know, maybe from an aesthetic point, they felt like that was too like cluttering in the screen. I never really liked that because it's like you can just put things on the bottom and just tell me where we're going. And they still do the question mark thing like Kingdom Hearts 2 did, but until you figure out where you're going. But I still feel like it's weird. Oh, good. So by using Blizzard, we got Diamond Dust. So this is another new command. Drive. So this moves things a little bit faster. Definitely got a nice range of attacks here with the ice, and there's plenty of unversed here in this little courtyard here that we're going to fight. Also, I want to see if these things will trigger now. Yeah, maybe after this. So there's some special unversed that pop up in this fountain, but they might not happen now. It's sort of like a random thing. Oh no, there they are. So yeah, there's these things. So these things are the special unversed, sort of like the special Heartless that we had to fight. Not really the ones from Kingdom Hearts 2, but like the ones from the White Mushroom, kind of from Kingdom Hearts 1. So by fighting these guys, you get these little things you might be seeing up in the corner, these funky little names, like Rich Marshmallow, I think was one of them, and I didn't see what the other one was, but like Birthday Cake. Yeah, this is for not really this isn't for the synthesis shop. It's for something later on in the game that we're not going to be seeing for a bit, but it involves making ice cream, and that is all I will say. Oh, we got another spell. Slow. Again, Terra is not really the magic user, so I don't know why the game particularly tries to give him spells, because he's more of like the, like Blitz and Sliding Dash and, those types of moves. Also, my magic increased, so that's a big friggin' waste. Also, no MP. I don't know if you've noticed that, because there's no MP bar anymore, so we don't have to worry about cooldowns from a magic meter anymore, because everything's now based on a cooldown system to begin with. So there's really no point in having a special meter. Zero gravity. Ugh. See, this is what I hate. Sometimes you can't break things because if they hit you, it should kill him. It's getting a little easier. Again, it's going to keep getting harder because the unversed in each world get one level higher, so it's sort of like I'm playing catch-up. But, eventually, this should be the map. Big chests are always maps. Sometimes they're recipes in this version, but I'm pretty sure the big ones are maps for the most part. Yeah, we got the map. Thank you. And so I really haven't been mentioning this, but yeah, this was so cool to see this running on the PSP back in the day. So it was like playing Kingdom Hearts like 1 and 2 on a handheld, and maybe it wasn't like the full extent where it was like down the Goofy with you, and maybe it didn't feel like it was the whole game, but it definitely was enough to make you go, wow, that's pretty cool. Especially after Days kind of, I'm not gonna say ruined it, but Days kind of was like, yeah, we could shove it in there if we really try, and you squint and you don't look directly at it. But yeah, so we're gonna head up the steps here and go try to find Cinderella. We're doing pretty good, 13 minutes.
Not here, too.
I've met you before.
I'll take care of them. You wait right here.
Please, may I go with you? I so want to get to the ball.
All right. But stay behind me, or you'll get hurt. You're not worried?
Didn't you tell me it was important to stay strong?
Oh. I guess I did. So, you ready?
Yes.
So we get a little bit of an escort mission, similar to what we did in Kingdom Hearts 2 with Minnie. The only difference here is that Cinderella over here isn't going to help us with any sort of moves or anything. So we just kind of have to keep an eye on her and make sure she doesn't get damaged. And she's already taking a couple hits because the Unversed kind of slipped past me, and Terra was kind of focused on that first one. Dang it. Come on, Terra. Alright, so yeah, we just got to get through the hallway. There's not too many of them here. There's a lot of them in this hallway. This is a good spot to level up, actually, if I wanted to, between episodes, which I'm tempted to do because I really feel like I need to level up a lot. Yeah, sometimes you'll be able to quickly use a reaction command to get in front of her and protect her, but it's a little finicky sometimes on how that works. But she'll move forward a little bit, and things won't usually pop up until you beat the last one, so that's kind of a bonus. You just quickly get that and quickly go fast. No, they're coming to kill her. They're coming to kill her. No, back up, guys. Nah, get away from her. Get away. That's right, Diamond Dust. I like Diamond Dust just because its range is a little bit better than Critical Strike. Critical Strike is more of like a one-to-one hit until you get the final move. Diamond Dust I like because it's like not only circular, it's a circular sort of aerial move. It's kind of ranged a little bit with that. You got another bind, another spell. I don't know why they're bothering with the dang spells. Terra is not the magic wielder, and yet they keep giving me the spells. Alright, they got that one, and up, he's coming, he's coming. I think square is the button that will pop up to try to bring you back to her. But she does a pretty good job. See, this is hard. This is the highest difficulty, and she's not really taking too much damage. I don't think I've ever had a moment where she's died here in this hallway, because they don't usually get a good chance to hit her, and she moves fast enough and moves when she knows to go, so it's not that bad. And I think we just have to get to the door, and that's it. That is it for that room. Now we have this, and this is where I sometimes die because there's 3 of these guys, and that can be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Now, hopefully we get to the finisher command, because finisher command would be very even better. Critical Strike. That's even better than the. Ah, damn it! I think she got hit. Yeah, I think they all got on top of her. Dang. Yep. I didn't die. She got hit. So much for the never getting hit. This is because I'm on camera. I swear to God, good people of the internet, I have never died on these fights. I am usually so much better. That's because I'm usually not talking. I'm usually just focusing in on like hitting everything 100 times. But no, this time I have to deal with this, and Critical Strike should be good. I'm gonna use Super Gravity. That should pick one of them up at least. Oh, nice. And I got my strength increased, and he's flipping out in the corner over there. All right, so we got to get her up the steps. See, Critical Strike is really good for charge right into enemies, and then boom, that last move is great. I do like that cleanup thing right there. Alright, Cinderella, go up the steps, go up the steps. I think you can go ahead of her. And they do trigger, so if you want to like get a bit of a jump on when some of them pop up. Because she doesn't go, she's not too slow. She's pretty fast. She's not like, oh my god, bit by bit. But, yeah, if you want to get the jump ahead and not have her standing right next to everybody, you can try to just follow the path she's going to go. And make sure you choose the left path here, because she's not going to go up the right. So if you go up the right path and you don't see any inverse, then she goes over here. This thing could kill her, so you want to be careful with that. And then there's probably going to be some up here. These ones aren't bad. There's actually, to be fairly honest, there's not really many terrible unversed where like I hate them. Like, oh my god, I hate this. Like, I hate big bodies, and I hate the which ones I hate from 2. The dancing nobodies from Kingdom Hearts 2, which I didn't like at all. Oh no, big body, big body. I don't want a big body. I got lucky there. I got really lucky there. Oh no, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. She's gonna die. I gotta get rid of this big guy. I gotta get rid of this big guy. Is that little guy trying to hit her? Oh god, she's taking a lot of damage. She's taking a lot of damage. I don't want to do this again. That was close. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, Cinderella. I think we are good to go to the ball. Alright, let's just walk her over here. And I think we're going to have to just stop and press the goal. Yep. And this should just do a finish move on our own. Boom. That was cutting it close, I believe. Got lucky there. Obtain counter hammer. So yeah, this is one of like the cool things where now if we guard, we'll be able to use the X button to quickly attack. So I'm going to definitely put that on when I get control.
Oh, thank you.
Terra.
Thank you, Terra.
Maybe just believing is enough.
But who is she, Mother?
Do we know her?
Well, the prince certainly seems to. I've never seen her before.
Nor I. But she certainly is. Wait. There is something familiar about her.
Unversed. Tell me, how do I get up there?
Well, there is a passage beneath the foyer staircase.
Thanks.
Alright, looks like we've got some unversed hiding up in the foyer over there, so we better head downstairs and take a look. Also, I think there's some chest over here, so I'm gonna head over here real fast and get that. Also, so this is what I'm talking about, again, with the bare room. So, like, the bowl is here, and that room should probably have a couple more people in it, but it's just the characters that were important to see. And again, back in the day when it was on the PSP, and even in the earlier games in the series, yeah, it was fine to see this stuff, but, like, in hindsight now, it's just kind of like, really, they didn't do anything. And I mean, I guess it's technical limitations. I don't think anybody was lazy, because I mean, they put so much effort into like recreating the rooms and trying to recreate things right from the movie, so you can't really say, oh, it's them being lazy and not wanting to put in the effort. But it's more like, I guess, just technically speaking, to put in a room with like 20 extra people would have been like, well, we could do that, but then things are gonna have to be compromised. It's bad enough, like, I don't know if I maybe mentioned this when we were fighting the Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2, but you might know that Terra, Aqua, and Ven don't have capes anymore when they're in their armor forms, or at least we haven't seen it from when Terra's been in his armor form. But the reasoning for that is because the PSP couldn't handle the cape. The cape was causing too much slowdown in the frame rate, so they had to chuck the cape. So yeah, trust me, if a cape's going to do that, imagine what 3 extra NCPs would do. So it's definitely a reason for why they chose not to bother with extra characters. Now, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks like they're going to do that. We haven't really seen a whole lot of like hub worlds or like places where people are right now from the trailers, but there was one shot of like the Tangled world that showed the kingdom sequences, and there's people walking around, so fingers crossed. I'm going to use zero gravity on this guy. Yeah, picks him up in the air. That definitely is a good move to use on that guy. We're doing pretty good. I'm getting better at this, and I'm going to level up again. Nice. What level am I? Well, I'm not leveled up yet, but I am gonna in a second. These guys don't give me that much. Oh, damn, these guys really don't give me anything. Oh, come on, I wanted to level up before I went in there. Because we're about to go fight the boss. Level 7, and defense went up. Nice, nice, level 7. Hopefully I'm level 15 before the halfway point of where I want to be. There's a save point over here. Not that I really need it. There's a shop here. Can I buy a cure? Damn it, I'm so used to using the triangle button. Can we buy? Yeah, we can buy a cure. Thank you. That's what I want. That's what I want. I'm gonna buy a few just to be safe. I'm also gonna get I think that's, I don't think I have strike raid. Buy that too. Alright, I'm gonna go to my menu, and I'm also gonna put up that other thing. So I'm gonna edit the deck. I'm gonna put on cure, and I think I'm gonna get rid of Blizzard. I'm gonna use strike raid, and I'm gonna get rid of stun edge, and I'm gonna do strike raid, and then I'm gonna do cure, and then we will start. I think I can start melding stuff. Hopefully I can. Also, I want to put on that other thing, so do the counter thing. You got to go over to the... Not that one. You got to go over. Counter, hammer, boom. We'll be able to do that now. And I'm going to go meld, and we're going to do our first melding commands, because we have quick blips, and blizzard. So that'll get us blizzard edge. And so here's the crystals that we've got. There's not all of them yet, so we can't do everything. So hungry increases HP drops and helps you scoop prizes, so that'll get you like treasure magnet. Soothing crystal can boost HP. Wellspring will allow you to perform combos like Combo Plus, and Pulsating allows you to deal with certain types of attacks. So that'll probably maybe like Blizzard screen or something like that. So I'm going to do the one for HP, but it's probably not going to give me it. Yeah, it gives me item boost. So it gives you something else. Something that you don't need. I'm going to just do this one too to get Confusion Strike, and I think I will use the combo one, because maybe this will be Combo Plus. Nice. So then we'll go back to our deck, and when you use commands, sometimes it's not always clear which ones are in your deck, but just sort of grab what you can, then just put them back in. And even if you don't want to use them, you don't actually have to use those commands. You can just leave them in there and then just kill Unversed, and whatever you get experience-wise levels them up. So that's a good way to do that.
Down here!
Guards? Guards! Oh, where could they possibly be?
I'll take care of this.
Alright, so we got the music man over here. I don't think that's his name, but yeah, this is a cool one. He's got 3 little instruments. I think you can fight each of the instruments. They have their own health bars, or you can go straight after him, but it's nice to go after each one. I'm probably going to do a shot lock command just to make it a little bit easier, so I'm going to try to get rid of the drum. Ah, damn it. Sometimes the camera angle isn't optimal, and it's not as easy as it looks to move the camera around, because technically the camera's kind of like it was on the PSP. Yeah, so here we go. We got a little bit of a bonus here. We finished all the moves, and so we can do these bonus things where we can still hit him if we press the right button combos, so that's pretty good. So you can keep hitting him, but I would highly recommend going after the instruments just because they'll pretty much like clobber you if you don't do that. I'm going to try to use strap, and it would help Terra if you were facing the correct direction. Alright, so this is so nice now that we have Cure. I feel a hell of a lot safer. Yeah, so you can go after him. I'm going after the instruments because I want to play smart and I don't want to die, and I feel like if I don't go after the instruments, I'm setting myself up for an immense failure. So I'm hoping to get Blizzard Edge out of this. So like if you use Blizzard screen moves like that, you have more of a chance of entering the Diamond Dust thing because it's a Blizzard thing. So if you want the fire one or you want like critical impact, certain moves give it to you that way. So I think we're about to kill the violin. Diamond Dust should take him out nice, and it looks like it's just Music Man left. Somehow I think I got rid of the trumpet. I don't remember actually killing it. Oh, he's gonna move. Damn it! I hate when they have moves like that where they. I'm gonna try to use this. Let's see how this does. Sometimes the shot locks are amazing to use, and they're like I hate to say cheap ways of killing the bosses, but hey, take what you can get when you can get it. And it's on the higher difficulties, I will take what I can. Alright, so strike rate. I'm gonna heal real fast before he kills me. Gonna heal again. I'm leaving 2 cures just because it's gonna be easier. So this is gonna be so much easier now that I have cure. I'm so glad I checked this the shop. See, this will probably do critical impact because I used mostly his ground moves. And now I'm going to just quickly go in and hit him. I could be doing that counter fang thing, and his helmet's off. Boom, dead, maximum HP, and deck capacity can increase. We can add another command move in there. That's why it's helpful to start doing this after like the melding and everything, once you got like more of the deck in, because with only like 5 slots, it's hard.
Thank you. You saved us all. The guests were just starting to enjoy themselves.
Well, don't give up just yet.
Oh!
Tell me something. Have you always had a problem around here with those monsters?
No, I believe they began to appear shortly after a boy in a mask arrived in our kingdom. Those that saw him said the monsters obeyed his every command.
A boy in a mask? Do you know where he is now?
Well, no. I don't believe anyone has seen him since then.
I see.
Oh, my goodness. It's midnight.
Yes, so it is. But why?
Goodbye.
Wait, come back. Please come back.
I'm sorry.
Mademoiselle! Senorita! Wait!
Aqua!
Terra! Terra, Ven ran away from home.
What?
I think he left to go find you. Do you have any idea why?
No. Actually, just before I left, he tried to tell me something. I should have listened to what he had to say.
Oh. So, did you manage to locate Master Xehanort?
No, but it seems he's looking for pure hearts filled with light.
Pure hearts, filled with light.
All I can tell you is that his search hasn't taken him here.
All right. I'll stay and see if I can find more clues.
Okay. The prince is in the ballroom ahead. He might have some answers.
Thanks.
Aqua! You still have the same dream?
Well, yes.
There's this girl here. Her name is Cinderella. She made me realize how powerful it is just to believe. No matter how impossible things seem, a powerful enough dream will always be enough to light the darkness. If you see her, give her my thanks.
Will do.
The boy in the mask who is leading the unversed. Who is he? Does he have anything to do with Master Xehanort's disappearance?
Alright, we forged a D-Link with Cinderella. And we got Stroke of Midnight, which I'm not going to put on either. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't do it. So that's it. Castle of Dreams is done. 30 minutes, which probably would have been 20-something if I hadn't died a few times at the beginning. So we got the command board, Castle of Dreams, kill me now. I'm not doing that. Let's go just check real fast in the items menu. Equipped. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything. Yep, it just lowers the... Yeah, it's nothing. Nope. I hate to say it, but the Keyblades in Birth by Sleep, not very good. Not a fan. Alright, so the last one we're going to do here is the Dwarven Woodlands in this little section. And I believe if you head over here, there's a world that we've seen before. It looks kind of familiar that we'll be heading to before we take on the next half of the game. Because the game is kind of divided up into two segments. Sort of how Kingdom Hearts 2 was, but it's a lot shorter, obviously, because these worlds are a lot shorter. So look at this, 72% complete, 100% complete with my treasures. So I missed a few here, probably that were in the, probably the ones that were in the ballroom, I think. The main ballroom, probably, that I missed. And then I'll try to do my best with the Dwarven Woodlands, which is another really short one. They're all kind of really short, to be honest. So, yeah, 32 minutes. I'm going to call it here. I really want to keep this episode as short as I can, so hopefully going forward I won't die as much. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next part.